video, we will discuss about basics of engineering mechanics, starting from system of forces. Force is the action of one body on another. Force is the action of one body on another. Right? Next, a force tends to move a body in the direction of its action. A force tends to move a body in the direction of its action. If we apply force toward left side, then it will tends to move this body towards left side. Right? Next, the action of a force is characterized by its magnitude, by the direction of its action and by its point of application. The action of force is characterized by its magnitude. Force magnitude 10 kN, 5 kN, 20 kN, 30 kN, 2 Newton, etc. By the direction of its action, where it is direction of action toward left side, right side, incline, vertical, downward direction, 30° from x-axis, and etc. And by its point of application, and where it is applied, at center, at corner, at 10 cm from left side, at bottom side, at left side, etc. Point of application, magnitude, that means if we apply 10 kN load, downward direction 10 kN load, downward direction at 10 cm from left support. Okay. Magnitude is 10 kN and direction 10 kN and direction downward and application at the 10 cm from left side. Means we apply 10 kN load at 10 cm from left side in downward direction. Right? Next, thus force is a vector quantity. Force is movable, therefore force is a vector quantity. Next, different types of force system. There are main two types of force system, coplanar and non-coplanar. Coplanar force system means if the all forces lies in same plane, then it is called as coplanar system. And if it is not lies in same plane, then it is called as non-coplanar system. If the all forces lies F1, F2, F3, F4. If all forces are lies in same plane, then it is called as coplanar forces. Coplanar forces. And if it is not lies in same plane, for example, 1Q. Right. If one force acts on this plane here, other is a second plane, on third is here. That means all three forces are not lies in same plane. Its line of action its lies in different planes. One is here and here. Right. Then it is called as non-coplanar forces. Coplanar means all forces lies in same plane. Non-coplanar means all forces lies in different planes. Not lies in same plane. Right. Next is coplanar, collinear forces. Collinear forces means line of action of all forces F1, F2, F3, F4 are lies in same line. If line of action of all forces are same, then it is called as collinear forces. Line of action of all the forces act along the same line. For example, here, if one force F1, F2, F3, or here F1 and F2. then it is called as collinear forces. Coplanar, collinear forces. Line of action, if the line of action of all forces are same, then it is called as coplanar, collinear forces. Next is parallel forces. Parallel forces means if two forces are parallel to each other, then it is called as parallel forces. And if parallel forces are lies in same plane, then it is called as coplanar parallel forces. If two forces lies in same plane, then it is called as coplanar parallel forces. And if two forces lies in different planes and still parallel to each other, then it is called as non-coplanar parallel forces. One force here, another at that side. Then it is called as non-concurrent parallel forces. Or one here and second is right. Third is here. Then these forces are parallel to each other but not lies in same plane. Then it is called as non-coplanar parallel forces. Next is concurrent forces. When line of action of forces are passing through one single point, then it is called as concurrent forces. For example, one point, all forces if passing through a single point, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, right? Then it is called as coplanar concurrent forces. When all forces passing through a single point and at same plane, then it is called as, and lies in same plane, then it is called as coplanar concurrent forces. And next is non-coplanar concurrent forces. When a line of action of all forces are passing through a single point but not lies in same plane, then it is called as non-coplanar concurrent forces. For example here, F1, F2, F3, right? These all forces are passing through a single point, right? But not lies in same plane, right? Then it is called as non-coplanar concurrent forces. Next is non-concurrent forces. When line of action of forces are not passing through a single point, then it is called as non-concurrent forces. For example, here, one force F1, second F2, then F3, F4, F5. These all forces are not passing through a single point, and it is called as non-concurrent forces. Next is coplanar non-concurrent forces. When forces F1, F2, F3, F4, F5 are lies in same plane but not passing through single point, then it is called as coplanar non-concurrent forces. When all forces are not passing through a single point but lies in same plane, then it is called as non-concurrent coplanar forces, right? Next is non-concurrent non-coplanar forces. When all forces are not passing through a single point or not lies in same plane, then it is called as non-concurrent non-coplanar forces. For example here, one cube, right? There are different planes. Force F1, F2, F3, F4, F4 and F5 at that side. These all forces are not passing through a single point and not lies in same plane, then it is called as non-concurrent, non-coplanar forces. Right? Simple. Collinear forces, line of action is same. Line of action of all forces are same. Parallel forces parallel to each other. Concurrent passing through a single point. Non-concurrent not passing through a single point. Coplanar lies in same plane and non-coplanar not lies in same plane. Simple.